Yo, make sure to like and subscribe in the next 5 seconds, and you have the best luck of your life.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so on the screen right now are the people who won the giveaways from last video. Whoever got picked on the screen pretty much won a free battle pass giveaway. I'm gonna be giving away 5 more battle passes if this video can hit 3,000 likes. I know y'all can do it. All you gotta do is comment on this video and you're pretty much entered in. So basically in today's video, I go over endgame, early game, and mid game fights with the charge pump. I'm also still learning how to use it, so I'm gonna be doing more tips and tricks videos in the future if it's still in the game. Hopefully they bring back pumps, we never know. Also, before the video starts, make sure to use code ThisSiloan in the Fortnite item shop. We just hit over 1,200 supported creator code users. I know we can hit 2,000 users. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace. Yo, alright, so personally, I think the charge pump is best to use endgame, especially when zones start moving, because during moving zones, it's so much easier to get a shot off on somebody who doesn't cover a certain angle. And I just feel like since you have that time to charge up your pump endgame when someone's rotating and get that heavy damage shot off on them, it's so much easier to get kills endgame, rather than early game when everybody plays so passive and just boxes up. I always try to make it endgame in arena and I just pop off, frag out with my charge pump. I noticed that there's a player below my flat in a box, so I start pickaxing his staircase. I place a cone in this box so he can't build, and I pump from 64. He starts panicking, so I follow him and I tag him for white like 3 times. I start following him through his builds, and notice how I block off myself from all the enemies. I make sure before I start taking his wall, I cover myself. I make a double down edit play on him, and I see that he's behind another wall. As soon as I break through the wall, I notice that it's my cone, so I start charging up my pump, and I hop in the box and I pump him. If you notice a player is unaware or they're trapped in a box, charge your pump first before you even try to look at them. Because by the time you charge your pump and you're in the box, you pretty much do over 140 damage if you hit a body shot or a headshot, which will do even way more damage. Right here, I start getting sprayed from an enemy who's close by and heard me get the kill. So I immediately start charging my pump and aiming it at him. If a player is spraying you and they're really close to you, if you aim your shotgun at them and start charging it, most of the time they're gonna back off because they don't want to risk getting hit by that heavy damage. So even charging the pump and aiming at them can scare them away. So right here, I have height, and I notice that a player below me doesn't have sidewalls built. So I charge my pump, I jump to the side, and I hit him in the head, almost 200 damage. I have no mask to get up to the loot, so I start shooting the floor with the loot. I notice the player is gliding. As I beam him, I jump down for the mask because I have none. Since I cracked all his shield, I start building up and trying to go for height. If you go into a fight without charging your pump, you just pretty much gotta track them for longer than usual, just so you have that time for the pump to shoot and get the shot off on them. If you have really good tracking, and you have that patience to use the charge pump, you should be fine with it. Okay, so right here, I'm box fighting a player. It's kind of hard to box fight a player with the charge pump, just because it takes that time to charge before it shoots. So usually when I have the charge pump, I try to make the players make a move on me, just so I can get a shot off on them. Right here, I know he's gonna take my wall, so I flip my staircase, phase through it. I know he's gonna edit, so I just wait for him to edit, and my pump's already charged, so by the time he edits and makes a play on me, I pump it for 100. I break through his staircase, I place the staircase behind me, and I exploit into his box and finish him off. When your opponent has attack, and you have the charged pump, most of the time they're gonna be more aggressive because they know you can't shoot right away, and they can since they have attack. But if you're able to read your opponent and get your shot ready for their next move, you can easily win the fight. This next clip shows how right hand peeks plus charge pumps can be really good. Right here, I hear an enemy approaching, so I start charging my pump with the right hand peek. I pump for 140, I box him, he blocks me off but it's my wall on the side. Fortunately, someone else takes my kill, but I wind up killing that kid anyways. And then I hear a third person coming in, so I immediately back off, reset my wall, hold that right hand peek, charge my pump, and one pump. If you're able to use right hand peeks plus charge pumps to your advantage, you can wind up doing so much damage to your opponents or just kill them with a one tap. I've never used right hand peeks as much as I am now, just because I'm trying to get used to this pump as quickly as I can. Right here, I'm just waiting for my opponent to push me, so I hold the right hand. I know that he's weak just because we were fighting for a good amount of time and we hit each other really hard, so I know he's gonna push up just because we're in storm. Since I have the right hand peek, he pushes up, and my pump's already charged, so it's pretty much an easy W for me. As long as you don't miss your shot, you should win most of the time. Okay, so right here, I catch an opponent off guard, and I hit him for over 100 damage. If you crack your opponent this hard with an AR, and they box up, and you're able to exploit into their box and place a cone, even though the charge pump has a delay when you shoot it, you should still be able to kill your opponent, as long as you're able to track him the whole time while it's charging up. Okay, so right here, if you have height endgame and you have the pump, you can easily get so many eliminations just from people not covering their heads. Because being on height allows you to charge your pump the whole time while trying to track somebody who's not even covering themselves, which can result in a huge pump and an easy kill. Another thing is, if I'm ever gonna jump down in a 1v1 situation, I usually start charging my pump while I'm falling down, just so by the time I land, I'm able to shoot my pump. Again, as I jump down, I start charging my pump, just so by the time I land, I'm able to get a shot off. Right here, I notice my enemy's trying to break my flats, just so he can come up, so I keep on holding the builds. Having height with the charge pump is such an easy W, because it allows you to pre-charge your pump and easily get a shot off on your opponent. In this case, my opponent has no builds, so I'm able to charge my pump and just easily kill him. 100 damage from that far, dude. That's insane. Okay, so this next play comes from experience. I'm making edit play on him, but I can't see him. So I instantly cover my back with the staircase. And I know he's gonna hop into my box, so I flip the staircase again while I'm phasing through it. I pump him, and I just finish him off with my SMG. If you're able to read your opponents like I read this guy so well, you can easily pre-fire or time your shots, so you wind up winning the fight in just a second. Okay, so this next clip is pretty much box fighting with the right hand peek, plus piece control. So right here, a player has attack and he's trying to take my wall. I place a cone in my box just so he can't place a staircase in my box. I notice that he backs off, so I make it edit. Since I have the right hand peek, I'm able to charge my pump and easily get a shot off on him. I wind up hitting him for 138, so I immediately start pushing him just because I don't want him to heal up. I immediately start making his wall weak. I notice he's gonna try to go up, so I break his cone, take his wall, place a cone in his box, and I pump him. Right there and then, he literally couldn't even do anything. I had the wall in front of him, and I had my cone inside of his box, so he couldn't go up, which allowed in piece control, which resulted in an easy kill. So right here, I basically demonstrate on how OP it is to shoot somebody as soon as they try to take your wall. If you can time your shot, as soon as they break your wall, you can easily get a huge damage shot on them. Right here, an opponent starts taking my wall, I charge my pump, I shoot immediately as he takes my wall, and I hit him for 188. Since he's 12 health, I just W key him because I know he's a pickaxe away. I immediately get out of the box just because I hear an opponent above me. Right here, I notice that the flat above me is one shot and my opponent's right on the other side. So I break the flat, charge my pump as I jump up, and I get an easy tag on him. I know he's nearby, so I just start charging my pump and walking around, just because I know he doesn't have any more shield. I notice he's on the staircase, and I have the right hand peek again, so it's so much easier for me to get the easy kill. Right here is another prime example of how good the right hand peek plus piece control is. I'm able to charge my pump and get a shot off on him. I place a wall immediately, place a cone, he can't build, and I just get the easy kill. I guess that's clip standard, because I'm not gonna get anything better than that. This next clip is pretty much self-explanatory. I have the impulse grenade launcher plus the mythic charge pump, and I pretty much just show how OP it is to use this combo. If you have the grenade launcher, you can charge your pump as soon as you're in the air and easily get a really high damage shot off. If you're gonna 50-50 your opponents with the charge pump, always try to aim for the head, because if your opponent 50-50s you too, and you're able to get that max damage headshot on them, you can easily just one-tap them.
No way.
So if you learn how to master headshots with the charge pump while it's charged, you can win almost every single fight. Right here, I'm just hiding, waiting for a player to go outside of my wall. I hear a player right in front of me, I edit out, I aim for the head, and since I charge the pump for like half a second, it does so much damage when I hit a headshot, and instantly one pumps him. Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so it's pretty much the end of the video. As always, the top 3 most important things with the charge pump is piece control, right hand peek, and hit all your shots. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like, because it really does help out all of my videos. We're going insanely quick. We gain over 1,000 subs a day. You guys are actually nuts. Also, make sure to drop a comment down below letting me know what I should do in the future. And for those wondering what my next montage is going to be, it's going to be around 10,000 points. So I got around 2,000 more points to go, guys. Alright, that pretty much wraps up the whole video, guys. Thank you for watching. Take care. Love y'all.